Welcome back, YouTube. This is going to be our second episode of our Pokemon Yellow playthrough. With the last video a couple days ago, I already tried recording this episode, and the audio didn't sync with the face cam. So we're going to redo it, and with this episode, I have decided that this playthrough is going to be a Nuzlocke. And with Nuzlocke rules, there's three basic rules to a Nuzlocke. You must catch you must catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each route. You have to nickname that Pokemon. And with these games, with this first generation of games, since there is box limitations, we're going to release the Pokemon that faint, because they are considered dead. And since the last recording didn't work out very well, I decided to go ahead and grind a little bit with our Pokemon that we have previously caught. So we're gonna go ahead and do a party recap. So we have Thor the Pikachu at level 8 with Thundershock, Growl, Tail Whip, and Thunder Wave. And then we have Caesar the Nidoran at level 8 with Tackle, Leer, and Horn Attack. And then we have Rufus the Rattata at level 8 with Tackle, Tail Whip, and Quick Attack. And now with that, let's get going. And so I decided for this episode I'm going to talk about games that I want to play for this channel. There's quite a few that I want to do. There's some that I have planned already. I have a game called, I think it's called Colot, and it's a indie game that I think was previously released on Steam that is pretty much based on the entire folklores, myths, legends of certain areas. But the twist is that these the stories in the game are true stories, but they just have a folklore behind them about certain things. So there's that game, and I decided that I wanted to play through the first two Dead Space games. Those are some of the only shooters, or first-person shooters, or any kind of shooter that I really like, besides the Borderlands series, which is pretty damn good. There's very few first-person shooters, third-person shooters, whichever, that are decent, because a lot of them are just based around wars and whatnot, and don't give that sense of fantasy and experiencing something really new, like with the Call of Duty games, how they just pretty much, it's full of repetitions. It's just the same thing with a different war, different storyline. But with other games that I want to do, I don't know too much about what I would like to do with other games. And if there's any games that you would recommend, I am down for it, and I'd more than likely be able to play them. I'd be able to probably get a capture card for my DS and see what I can do with that, see if there's any games I can do, and possibly get some DS games or other game systems in here. I already have a Twitch account that I'm planning on doing random random streams with Final Fantasy 14 on. You'll probably hear my voice, probably won't see me because I don't have a webcam for that. This is the worst part of the entire fucking game. No one wants to watch this shit. That's what you get, old man. You fucking lost that shit. With this route that's coming up, this is route what? Nope, this is a trainer kit. Don't need a trainer. Shut the fuck up. This is route 2. So this isn't a other route, I'm pretty sure. This is just a this would be a different route. But it has the exact same Pokemon as route 1. So let's see what we can find here. Okay, a Pidgey. We can go ahead and get that. See what I can do with this. With a lot of different Poketubers, they like to do grinding montages and whatnot, but with a low audience like I do, I don't think there'll be a lot of musicians or producers that would let me use their music for grinding montages. So any grinding that I do will be done off camera, and you'll just see what's going on after I get through it. Nickname for Pidgey. There's not a lot of nicknames I would use that I could think of. I'm just gonna go with what the King Nappy usually names his, and name it Din Din. That's like a dinner, I guess. And if I haven't explained it before, with these playthroughs, with the emulators and whatnot, I'm not going to be using the speed up button, because that's just a little bit too much to do. Speeds it up by like 10,000, 100,000%, and that's way too fucking fast for you. It's probably way too fast for this capture to even handle. So up to 4 mons now. No losses yet. So with the Nuzlocke, there's a lot of different basic rules that go with it. There's rules like there's dupe clauses or shiny clauses, whatnot. But with first gen, I don't remember if there were any shiny Pokemon. I think in this gen they were like golden or something, and you couldn't run for them, but you had to kill them or catch them. So with dupe clauses, it's when you encounter a Pokemon that you already have, and you can't really catch it because you already have it or have already had it. So it's the same with species. So if it's a further evolution of a Pokemon you already have, or it's a previous evolution of a Pokemon you have, and then you can't really keep it, you can't really get it, so you can run from it, kill it, whatever, and then go on to catch another Pokemon. And with shiny or golden claws, or special claws, whatnot, there's it's a shiny, so if you happen to get it, you don't have to catch it, you can run away from it or whatever. There's not a lot of different rules for it unless you're doing a certain type of Nuzlocke, and there's been quite a bit of them with a lot of Poketubers doing egg locks, getting eggs and whatnot. You catch a Pokemon and you place that Pokemon with an egg and hatch it. And nickname for this fucker. This is not gonna help at all. trying to think of something that's butter-free. I don't know. Fuck it, name it lard. So why the fuck not? It's going to... Let's go into our first real trainer battle. Get Din some experience. Oh shit. Fucking speed up button. You're right there and I don't like you. These are probably the most annoying trainers in the entire game series. Just trainers with an insane amount of bug Pokemon like they had in 3rd generation with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. You had the bug catchers that had like 5 Wurmples, and it was just annoying to battle them. These people are really annoying. So something I really remembered throughout this area was that there was a level 9 to level 12 Pidgeotto that you could find that was extremely rare, and it was weird to see it when I was younger. I first started playing these games when I was 5 or 6, and I was like 7, and I saw it. I was just like, wow, I didn't know I can catch a Pokemon like this power at this level this early on in the game. And it's one of the only areas where you can find a Pokemon like that. And these Caterpies are just eating up the fucking quick attacks. Get the fuck out of here. Another thing that was weird with these games was, I mean, with the progression of the Pokemon games, you obviously had a lot more better things, like with the better sprites and the different colors of the HP bar and whatnot, and the experience bar coming up. There's just a lot of different, I don't know, a lot of different things with this game that you see that could have been improved on, even though that this was like amazing. It was an amazing game, and it still is. It's still one of my favorites since it was one of my first games. Okay, this is gonna suck. Okay. So electricity is special in this generation. So I don't know if Harden is going to change. Oh shit! I don't know how Harden works with this. Okay, so I guess it's... Okay, so I guess Harden does just boost regular defense. Caterpie. Let's go back to Din. Get these bitches up some levels. Din's not paralyzed. Oh. No, I'm not gonna risk that shit. I remember there's a thing to... There's a lot of different things you could do with this game. Especially, like, a lot of things that you really couldn't do at all, too. Like, you needed more than one game to even get the fossils, and that was just not fun to do. It wasn't fun to have to get somebody else, or find a way back to, or find someone who had a different game, and just to get the other fossil and get your Pokédex completed. It was pretty hard to do when you're younger, and not a lot of people in my state had this game or any of the 3 games, yellow, red, or blue. And if they did, a lot of them didn't have a a link cable to connect the Game Boys. So it was kind of like a lost cause to try to complete your Pokedex, unless you were around a lot of people who had link cables, or with the coming of 3rd gen, the wireless adapter that only worked with Fire Red and Leaf Green, which wasn't a smart idea to do. Should have programmed them to work with the entire 3rd generation. That's just my opinion. But with the DS being able to connect wirelessly within like 30 feet of someone was pretty amazing. It was like there wasn't a lot of things that you could do without having to connect the two devices together, and being able to connect them with almost no trouble at all was amazing for me being like a 11, 12-year-old and just seeing it for the first time and being able to play it. Being able to play all of these games with all my friends and whatnot when I was in middle school. It was great to have. There wasn't a lot of people my age who still played it, and now that I'm doing YouTube videos and everything, and going through the military, there's a lot of people that you see and meet that are older than you or around the same age as you that have a lot of the same interests, and finding those people and being able to actually play with them and everything is quite a big deal nowadays, since everybody seems to be caught up on a lot of newer games instead of older ones. Okay, it's with Caesar. Oh shit. Forgot about that. But everybody hypes up new games that are of like a popular game series. Like I said earlier, Call of Duty, which is a very popular game, but it's not very diverse. It could be a lot better. They just choose not to make it better. Graphic wise, they're fine, but when it comes to other things, this is not that good. Okay, let's fucking get away from that shit. I don't know about you guys, but these games are extremely nostalgic. Being able to play them, like, just download them and play them for free without having to use batteries or whatnot. It's just like, it's incredible to see how far we've come with technology and being able to do certain things with these games, and people actually being able to make them mobile. Since I used to play these on my phone all the time. It was amazing to see them. It's people to play them wherever I went, and it's I don't know. It's just really nice to see how far people have come with things like this. It's not very, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of the entire coding system for ROMs and whatnot. Not just the files themselves, but with the emulators and being able to play them. It's incredible to be able to do that, and to have the talent to be able to do that, to make ROMs out of even freaking PlayStation games, to find the files for those and being able to make them into what they are. It's crazy. It's crazy nice. Just having old games come back and seeing people playing old games that came out like 10 years ago with emulators or just with the actual systems. It's unbelievable to see all those things. Where the fuck is this trainer at? Okay, fuck this shit. So there's a trainer right there, okay. This is like, in one of these columns of the forest is where the Pidgeotto was. It was one of the only areas you could find it at. You could find it at, and it was extremely frustrating to go through it and try to find it. And you'd only find it like every 3 hours and still not be able to catch it, so it would just knock out your party. But it's really nice to go back through these games and see all of the, what do you call it? All of the animations for the moves and whatnot, and see how far all of the moves have come, how the animation has come through. And some of these animations are still so powerful. And by powerful, I mean they look amazing. Just still being with all of these, with extremely pixelated and extremely low quality, they still look amazing. It still blows my mind that letters and numbers come up with all of these. That's the first time I've seen a Metapod use a string shot in a battle like this in forever. It's really weird to see. Get it, Pikachu. Fuck him up. Fuck him in the ass. Oh, we're getting an evolution this episode. So we're getting our first evolution here. Lard is evolving. Fucking... I would have been happier with Weedle, to be completely honest. Beedrill is my fucking favorite bug-type Pokemon. Harden. Okay, so with this episode this episode is going to be over, and hopefully I'll be able to record a episode sometime soon, maybe tomorrow or the day after, depending on what college stuff I have to do. So, like the King Nappy says, only you can prevent lost save data. So we're gonna save this fucker. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe. That's all up to you. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.